Now, at the present moment, cooling system is not set up for anything above this point. It's not a particularly well-designed cooling system as is. Because it's hardly able to cool itself down, which is rubbish. Little bits are getting in there, but not much. That being said, it's still managing. Probably because those generators are barely running, but... Now, water always needs to be coming up here. There are a couple of ways it'll interact with the system. One, it'll maintain the water lock. Important, because if it ever flashes, it'll drop a little bit more water in, which will help a little bit. 2, when it's requested, it will supply water to the main chamber. And 3, it'll keep a little bit of water up here. Now, I don't know if this can be flooded. If it can, that's a pain in the bum, but I can easily move it to avoid the problem. Little pain in the bum, though, no matter what. Can we sweep some more regolith for the shovels, please? I would love it if they got fed. Even if it means they're going to start pooping all over things again, but let's just get that done, shall we? There we go. Water's coming up. I mean, it's quite warm, but it's fine. Also, could someone eventually submit a bioscan? I mean, I could just bypass it, I guess, but... Ring binder. Ah. Okay, I need to do a personal journal. Look at the company, Gravitas facility. No, it can't be. Banny, I think I've seen that one before. Oh, wait, I can't scroll it. I lied. Me and Banny aren't friends. We're best friends. She even showed me how she does her hair. Okay. I sent Dr. Holland home today after I found him wandering the lab, mumbling to himself. He looked like he hadn't slept in days. I worry that everyone here is so afraid of disappointing the director that they are pushing themselves to breaking point. I had a new log to my office cake. An entry to my log. I haven't logged an office cake now. Nice cake. I bet it wasn't easy to like. Strong arm everyone into buying. Joshua, you know, if you were a little nicer to people, they might want to spend more time with you. Please. Friends are about quality, not quantity, Josh. Wow. Was that a roundabout compliment I just heard? What? Gross. Ew, stop that. Oh, don't worry. I won't tell anyone. Not much of a gossip. What? No idea what was going on there. But here we go. Water finally moving into the system. It'll take a while, but it'll be coming through in drips and drabs every time the sterilizer is backed up. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm not pulling from the sterilizer. I'm pulling from the main... you know what? I don't care. That's fine. I am actually pulling from our main body of water, though. It's not quite the best. This is water that would have otherwise gone into this, but... I do actually care. I do, despite myself, I do. I didn't realize it was pulling from the water we were sending to our plants, but it kind of makes sense, I guess. So let's stop doing that, because that's going to interrupt a lot of other things if we do. I find that office cakes are typically quite dry. Hopefully someone can get to breaking that down reasonably soon. We'll see. Starting to accrue a lot of water in here, though, which is a bit of a problem for me. We'll see. And little bits of cooler water in there, though. But, there we go. Punk. Now, this is why, like, for YouTube, I feel that Oni is a good game to edit. Because there's so much waiting. So very, very much. And it's fantastic once everything is working the right way, but oof. Oh, you managed to dig across. Well done. Anything of particular use over here, I wonder? We've got some coal, I guess, but that's not the best. Some coal down there. Okay, so that's been thoroughly explored then. And there's a big chunk of coal there too. That part is thoroughly explored. Good. Next up, then, is continue on down here, I feel. We want to explore, see if there's any more interesting stuff we can find. And specifically anything we can harvest. I guess these will be done in time, but... well, these ladders are already mostly done, so let's start stripping these away. My excavators should relish this opportunity and get to work pretty quickly. Don't want to mess with the volcano, though. That would be the literal opposite thing of good. And I'm still too weirded out by the idea of deleting oxygen for no good reason to do that. Plenty more new copper there. Okay, not bad. So much more coring out that I want to do, but I'm going to give it a bit of time first. New principles. Iron, I won't say no. Now, I'm going to basically be waiting on this to be set up for me to stick in a little hamster wheel over here and a battery to kickstart the system, because all I'm going to need is a bit of energy to run this and this to start with. Well, actually, just this, actually. I just need enough power to get the regolith in there. Eventually, this will start powering itself. That is the hope. And indeed, the dream. But I need the water to have finished making the liquid lock first. At that point, I break in on this side. At that point, I seal this off, break in on this side, delete the stairs where I need to. This will then be complete. And on this side, all I would need then... actually, I could even seal this off now. There's no reason for me to go in there anymore. Yeah, actually, sure. I'll do that now. And then it's just a matter of waiting for this. Well, actually, no. I am going to cancel that one. There's no reason to be that quick to break it up. But petroleum, go ahead and sweep that. Same with this petroleum. We'll just get it into the main system again. Set this one back up to accept petroleum. There you go. Thank you. Next job. I'm slowly going to move down and research everything at this point because there's nothing I want. But ultimately, once we get there, there's nothing else I can research until we go to space. Keeping the coal power plants running, which is decent. Okay. Now then, while all of that's going on, let's see about hooking up these pipes. I can, and indeed I think I will, straight up just nab the natural gas going up. Actually, cancel that. Don't strip it away. I'm going to need to do that in slightly a different way. I need to give flow there. I don't think this is ever going to be a problem. I'm going to get rid of the... I'm going to give the gases a flow direction. Actually, can I would love it if like pipe bridges were considered pipes, so that I could do that probably. I'm gonna give the pipe a flow direction like this, so that these pipes merge in this direction. Then another flow direction right there. This way, I'm going to have... Oh, that was into the wrong pipe. This way, I'm going to have the gases, when I hook, take off the other gas, natural gas generators, the gas that's coming in from the natural gas geyser can make its way down here. Hey, Sheila. How did your recordings go? Good. Excellent. Thank you very much. G-Lab, once again, MVT. Nice. Take care. Right, there we go. All of that's set up now. And this way, once I'm ready to switch which generators are working, I can just run this pipe down instead of anything else. Or just connect it up there, and it'll all be working. I do need to take the CO2 out, though. This can be a 6. Yeah, that should work quite nicely. Let's get the next one done. Feels like we're making some progress now. Oh, thank you very much, Fly Molo. It's very kind of you. Diolch yn fawr for the 5 months there, mate. I'm so glad I remembered to check Twitch. I've been having a really sad and lonely day. Oh, I'm sorry, Hi Kaiser. And now I can spend it with Aavak and some lovely dapplings. Hopefully this is just the remedy I need to pick me up. Well, I'm terribly sorry to hear that your day hasn't been going great, mate. But I do sincerely hope that the stream perks you up a little bit. Came to catch up on Oni, and there's a live stream. Why? Why do you do this to me? Good morning, chat, Aavak. Hello, mate. Got about another hour before we do another break. So So bear that in mind. Okay, we're almost 1 tile deep now. We're going to have a few tiles worth of deepness before we're finished there, but at least now we are sending up decent bit of water. 1 packet every now and then. It's basically splitting between the sterilizer and everything else. Should be fine. Slowly working this lake down. It's coming in at 55, 54, going out at 58, 55-ish. Oh, look at you. It's really not good. Why is there petroleum in there? What? Why is there water in there? I guess it's been in there at some point. Unpleasant. Deeply. But we are now... Oh, really? Oh, yeah, of course. Gonna need this to be done at a slightly higher priority then. And by slightly, I mean very high. Because we are now using these generators to run everything. Have they been tuned up? No, that's a shame. Angie's tuned up down there, though. On the plus side, all of my my pumps will get a little bit of action now. Again, though, I think just having a single storage bin out here rather than loads of them in here makes so much more sense, thinking about it. Maybe 2. Because all I'm storing in these is lead. I'm just using lead for this, because I don't really find lead a particularly useful material otherwise. Again, these built fairly quickly, actually. Don't need that one to be insulated. There we go. As soon as that's finished, then we'll be venting the CO2 as well. And at that point, I feel that it's safe for us to shut these down. I'll allow them to finish running, but we're going to then divert all of the natural gas down and into the main system. So I just need them to deliver some more igneous rock and we're good. Wow, they're going really fast through the research now. Surfboard. Oh, we may actually have a liquid lock. In fact, I'm fairly certain we do have a liquid lock now. But I'm going to wait until this is up over this level before I do anything. Which means that this one will finish filling up fully before this one will start getting anything. But we're getting really close now to kicking this system into gear. Onion is very cute, so I'm sure there'll be plenty to smile about. Oh, I'm glad you see it that way. Looks good at the beginning until everything kills you later. Ugh, psh. Marcellus, read the room. Now I've resigned and said a good morning to you. I'm off to catch up. Hopefully, we'll be caught up for the next one. Take care, Flymolo. Resigned? I mean, resubbed. I was wondering, but I wasn't going to question it. Yeah, lead is mostly good for an early game refined metal. Yeah, it makes sense because you don't need to do anything to have it. Well, you're more than welcome here, Hi Kaiser. You never have to be alone while I'm streaming. Nor do you actually have to be alone, even when I'm not, because of YouTube, thankfully. go. It's going to take a little while to fill all that up, but we're getting there now. One more. Oh, really? Come on. Don't walk away when it's yet to be finished. Look at this. You scoundrel, you. Oh, come on. Also, I think I would like something a little bit that can survive in slightly higher temperatures. Actually, not even that. Let's go for Joya, because they can survive all of the temperatures forever. There we go. Perfect. Everything happened at once. Let's grab some nutrient bars. There we are. All that CO2 leaving the pipes. Good, good, good. And off it goes on its merry way to do something amazing, I'm sure. Where are we grabbing it from? All the way down there. It'll go and merge with the CO2 coming out of the other ones over here. But now, finally, you just need to bridge across. And we'll use a bridge to force it to prioritize this. But then once these run down, I'll decommission that area. Eventually, we'll need to do something about all of that polluted water, but we can get to that later. Okay. The pixel pack can be designated a color when it receives a green signal, and a different color when it receives a red signal. Input from an automation wire controls the whole strip. Input from an automation ribbon can control individual pixels on the strip. That's actually pretty cool. Guess you could make all sorts of things like clocks and stuff like that, counters. Now, that's not going to do much right now because it's limited means to get anything to it. But let's set that up as a priority so that we can shut down those other ones, and then hopefully we can just make use of tuned up engines. That would be really good. That is the dream. Why are you sterilizing these? Move them then. Don't just keep coming back here to sterilize. Oh, you derps. Now, is there anything particular we need? We've got 1,304 tons of sandstone. How much dirt do we have? $1,603 tons of dirt. I should almost certainly be feeding sage hatches instead of stone hatches at this point. Almost certainly should be. Right, there we go. So, 'tis time at long last for us to decommission the pipes that feed this. And indeed, actually, I think everything here can now be broken down. Oh, wait. This is where the spine comes up. Oh, okay. I'm a little bit surprised that doesn't come up somewhere else. It would probably be better if it did. So, to that end... let's not hook into that yet. And now that that is done... well, actually, if I break that down, it's going to shut a load of stuff off. How about then, first, I add in... because there are a couple of things that only use a little bit of power. A little power transformer just over here. We'll make it out of copper because it isn't that warm up here. Laying the groundwork. Now, for the time being, I'm going to allow them to finish this work first, because that's a lot of work to do. We're getting close now. I'll leave that there for the time being. As for the gas vents, we've taken all of those out. Power does not need to run to all of these, so we can take that out as well. And then liquid pipes, they technically need to be there. So let's go for buildings instead. Yeah. Little by little, it feels like we're making some progress after what felt like the last stream of just a huge stream of us not really getting very far. I mean, it was interesting to work on all of the things that I was working on, but it felt like we didn't make a lot of progress there. It's out of power. Therein is the problem, I guess. Do I want to do the same thing over here as I've done everywhere else? Do I want to install a battery to ensure that this always has some little bit of charge in it? That may actually be worth my while. To that end, okay, we're going to have to do a bit of work here quickly. First, cancel that, then deconstruct this. Yes, as a 9, please. We're going to set up a little transformer just off to the side, along with a battery and a hamster wheel. And the goal is to never need it, but it is better to need it and... sorry, it is better to have it when we don't need it than to need it when we don't have it, so... Making that out of... we don't need to make that out of steel, no. Right, okay, so... Let's have a look, make sure that hasn't broken anything. No, it hasn't, good. Right, so we want... this right here. Actually, we might be able to fit everything in right next to each other. Smart battery right there. Also made of copper. And then a hamster wheel just on from it. Also made of copper. This will all hook up to this. And we are going to break that. We're going to need this done really fast. Getting there. Almost up to the point where we're going to start seeing that bridge the gap. I am really shocked with how well voles feed you, though. I mean, I've played around with voles a little bit in the past, but I've not really done it in this way. This is a super low effort way of managing the voles. That is pretty much Ollie in a nutshell, though. Plan a goal for the day, do all of the other little things that has just been done instead. Yeah, I know, right? Can't believe Aavak has been streaming for 7 hours. What time did you get up this morning? Well, I got up yesterday morning. Well, I got up yesterday at 8 a.m. And then I had a nap because my computer was busy encoding the last Oni stream. I had a nap between, I think it was 7 and 8:30? 7 and 9, something like that. Right. So below 20%. Then I would like you to make this a fairly high priority to get fixed.